Hello and welcome to this webinar with Mining Magazine and RAD Torque Systems. Today we're going to see a demonstration and presentation by Dennis Roy, Account Manager of Mining, and Brian Warmerdam, Product Manager. Haul-tuck downtime is among the largest concerns that mining companies face, and that is why they need powerful, reliable tools to get those monster carriers back on the road. We'll hear today how lightweight, high-torque tools like those designed by RAD Torque can get routine tire changes done easier, quicker, and safer. With that, I'll hand over to Dennis and Brian.
I'm Roy Warmerdam, the product manager here at RAD Torque Systems. I'm the local product expert, so I deal with all of our tools, all of our accessories, and all of our product lines. And I make sure that we're able to sell and train and have our customers use our tools as best as they can.
I'm Dennis Roy. I'm the accounts manager. We're going to show you a few things that we manufacture here at RAD Torque Systems. And just to give you a little bit of history, I've been with the company for 20 years, and my background, from aunts and uncles to my parents, they all worked in the mines. I started here 20 years ago, and I just loved working on the big haul trucks, on the big equipment. We got some really cool stuff to show you guys. So here's a video of Dan Provost, the president of RAD Torque Systems.
My name's Dan Provo. I'm the owner of New World Technologies here in Abbotsford, BC. And we started almost 25 years ago in a small garage here in Abbotsford, manufacturing planetary gear reduction torque tools. And we've expanded a little bit. Our first year we built 22 tools. Last year we built 5,200. We have operations in Australia, Europe, and China, and we're dealing with such companies as Boeing Aerospace. Every Boeing airplane that's manufactured uses our tools. And the wind industry is very, very powerful for us. Oil and gas, Syncrude Canada is one of our biggest customers here in Canada. And we have distribution all over the world. This all started off by me being a salesman who couldn't say no. I had opportunity, I had markets, I had people expecting some products that would be able to help them in their environment, and I just kept saying yes. The first tools, we built them, and I think we built 4, and I was so proud. They looked so good. We assembled them, they actually worked. I was so excited. I took the first 2 tools up to a local mine that we deal with, and we tried it, and it broke on the first bolt. And I was like, oh my goodness, it was a very long drive home. So I went back and found out what we did wrong and worked on it and got it corrected. So the next generation of tools worked extremely well, and I was not afraid to demonstrate them anymore. We got this now. Yeah, one of the items that makes our company extremely unique is our ability to respond to the industry's needs and our flexibility. Our machining capacity and our engineering team have allowed us to design very custom products for, again, the aerospace industry, oil and gas, mining, wind industry. We do things that most other companies wouldn't even consider. We are ready to say yes to any opportunity out there, and we've got the engineering team and the manufacturing capacity to back it up too.
Welcome back, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. What we're going to show you today is a few of our tools that we manufacture here at New World Technologies. We got air tools, we have electric tools, we have battery tools, and smart sockets, which is calibration equipment and verification.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about our smart socket. And this is a patented product, a torque transducer built right into a socket, which eliminates as many variables as possible from your bolting process and allows you to measure torque directly on the head of the bolt. We have learned so much about the bolting processes and our tools and torque tools in general with this product, and it's allowed us to be a lot more responsive for our customers and help our customers solve problems and use our tools as best as they can.
I got an air tool here, which is called the 50DX. This will do up to 5,000 foot-pounds just by a pull of the trigger. Now, we can make any custom reaction arm to go on the end of this tool. All depends what you need. You send us a few measurements, and we can figure it out and get it manufactured right here in a timely fashion for you.
We recognize a lot of the industries we serve are focusing on mobility and ergonomics, so we have put a lot of effort into our battery product lines lately. We have our select tools, which is a very simple battery tool, and this one comes with an offset to reach into even tighter spaces. And then to keep up with technology, we've developed alongside a partner this transducerized tool, which has the same technology as a smart socket built right into the end and records all of your cycles as you go.
Back in the day, dealing with mine trucks up in Fort McMurray, the guys would use a hydraulic torque wrench. So you would see guys go in to the rim. One guy would have to hold the wrench in the rim, and the other guy would had to work the tool. And now this was so old school, and it was so slow. Once we introduced the RAD tools, it cut their time down by half. And what we've done is, as you can see, we have these nose extensions also that would fit on the end of the tool. So it keeps the operator outside of the rim, and also a safety feature on this is they can't bump the trigger on the outside of the rim to make the tool engage. So again, custom stuff is absolutely amazing, and we love building it for you.
Alright, I'd like to talk about our battery products. This here is our B-RAD Select. This is our simplest battery product, and this one includes an offset for use with more low clearance applications. And similar to a pneumatic tool, this one is as simple as setting the torque value that you want on a screen, installing on the application and pulling the trigger, and you're good to go. And over here, like I mentioned before, we have our B-RAD S, and this uses the same strain gauge technology that's found in our smart sockets to make sure that this tool is as accurate as possible and recording the best information possible. This also has torque and angle functionality and data collection, so you can make sure you're tracking all your work that you've completed.
Now let's talk about custom reaction arms. I have a few here set up. Now, when you purchase a RAD tool, it comes with a standard reaction arm. Now, the standard reaction arm is based on a flange where your nuts are going to be perfect every time. A lot of the times you don't have that opportunity. The reaction arm will not hit the next nut adjacent. So what we can do is make any kind of custom reaction arm that you would need for your application. It's as simple as sending us some dimensions, and we can manufacture it here within a few weeks. So for example, I did show the nose extensions. This is a 12-inch nose extension that'll fit on 15DX, so the tool will do up to 1,500 foot-pounds. And a lot of people like this because it gets into the wheel wells and it keeps the guys outside of the wheel wells, just like this picture over here. Also, we were approached by Komatsu Proving Grounds, and they had an issue with an adapter ring, untorquing the adapter ring on a 960 in the 980s. So we came up with a solution of just to help them out, and it's with the CV joint, which we call, so it allows to torque at a 10-degree angle. So if there's anything in the way at a 10-degree angle, you'll be able to torque it to up to 3,000 foot-pounds. So, and then there was also an issue in Fort McMurray where the guys were using this on the Lee-Bear truck, the T282, and there's a gutter section. So you can't go straight on to the bolt. Now, so what happens with the tool when you're torquing and it's not straight on, it's called the action of the reaction. So once you start torquing, that reaction arm is going to try and find, the whole reaction arm and tool is going to try to find its 90-degree. So what was happening with their accessories, they were breaking square drives constantly. So we ended up making this. So you can torque at a 10-degree angle, and once they seen that and tried it out for a couple weeks, I think they ended up purchasing 6 of them, and they absolutely love it. I don't know how many of you have seen the show Gold Rush. Mitch Blaschke has reached out to us. This was probably a year or 2 ago, and he really needed some tools to help him on the mechanic side of things that would speed it up, speed his processes up. I mean, a down machine costs you a lot of money. So we ended up sending him a couple of samples, and he really loves the tool. You'll probably see RAD on the show. Yeah, take a look. It's a pretty neat show if you like gold mining.
I think we've done a really good job here of looking at our products. I'd really like to reiterate what Dennis said about customization. We do a lot of customization in-house, and that's something that we're very proud of, is our ability to react and provide our customers with the best solution possible. We do all of our manufacturing here in BC, Canada, just outside of Vancouver, and because we do all of that in-house, we have a direct relationship with our machine shop, and we can get things to our customers as quickly as possible. And unless you have anything else, I think we can head over to some questions.
Thanks guys. Now one question I have is how can you adjust torque on a pneumatic tool?
So every pneumatic tool is individually calibrated, which comes with an FRL system along with the carrying case. So it's a filter, lubricator, regulator, and once it's calibrated you get a neat little chart like this. So it's PSI to torque. So you just dial in while the tool is running. You dial it into which PSI, like for instance this one says 3,200 foot-pounds. So I would dial it in at about 52 PSI with the gauge here, and you put it on the bolt, you pull the trigger, and once the tool stalls out, you're plus or minus 5% accurate.
Great answer. But can you please explain again what a reaction arm actually does?
Alright, so it's important to know, talking about the reaction points in our tools, is that this tool puts out 1,000 foot-pounds. There's no way that if I was the strongest man alive, I'd be able to hold that. So that force is actually held by the reaction point, which ideally hits a surface very perpendicular to where your socket is. And this actually holds all of that power so that only about 3 or 4 foot-pounds gets transferred back to the user. It makes it very ergonomic and very safe to operate.
And do your torque wrenches need to be calibrated?
That's up to the customer's discretion. We can suggest that they calibrate it once a year or send it out for recertification, but we don't know how many times the tool has been used. We can just suggest it to the customer.
Great. So what's the accuracy of your torque wrench?
Well, that does change product line to product line. Most of our tools, though, are accurate to plus or minus 5%, and every tool will come to you shipped with an ISO 17025 calibration certificate.
And onto a critical issue in mining, what safety accessories do you have?
Yes, we do. Well, for example, on this 50DX, we have a handle guard, so the guys can't bump the trigger by accident if they're trying to get inside a wheel well. And we also do offer a trigger lock mechanism, which you have to lift a little lever, and then you can push down on the trigger to engage the tool.
Finally, what warranty does RAD Torque provide with each tool?
All of our tools come with a 1-year warranty on parts and labor, and we're very proud of our gearbox, which has a less than a 1% warranty rate.
Well, thanks for all your great insights, guys, and for a fantastic webinar. Look forward to seeing you again with Mining Magazine.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us. This is, I think this is our first webinar we've ever done, and it was about mining. It was great. I hope you liked it.
If you guys want to find out anything more about our tools or contact us directly, our website and information is on screen.